Were you doing a whole different 20 minutes, or
No.
it was more just like an order thing?
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, it definitely wasn't doing different.
Did you feel?
I wasn't doing a fully different set for sure.
gotcha.
I would like rotate like a 5 minutes here or there.
Do you feel like you found an order that you liked better?
I don't know that I did, which kind of sucks because like that's what I was looking for, is trying to figure out exactly how to do it. I mean, the problem I have is like I really struggle putting my set together in the same order all the time. I've always had that issue, and I still do. I looked at my notes quickly the first two shows, like at the same spot, because it was like after my 10-minute set, my 10-minute host set, then I was moving in. Because I mean, I guess just to put a bow on it, I was supposed to do a 10-minute host set all weekend in Tacoma. I get an email the night before saying, "Hey, the feature's gone. The feature's not coming. We need you to move to feature. We're going to give you twice as much time. It's going to be 20 minutes each. Change my pay and all that." So I had to do 20 minutes, which was great, awesome, really excited to do it. But also, I was kind of expecting to do a 10-minute set that I have down pat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I had to double the size of my set, and so I was like trying to figure out how to exactly do it.
And last minute too.
Yeah,
because you got this information on Thursday.
It was late Thursday night, and then I had to drive out. I mean, I was basically either at work or in the car the whole time from then to the next show, or the next night show. So yeah, doubled the size of the set, and so I had the 10 minutes that I already kind of had, and then what I decided to do is try to just do another 10 minutes after that, kind of, and try to transition between the two. But I couldn't remember the transition both nights, or both the first two shows.
Gotcha.
I was like, God damn it! But we did all right. We went through it, and like I said, I changed up, 5 minutes here and there, pretty much all weekend. And then there was the little matter of the joke, the controversy of the same joke. Issue. So what happens? I was featuring for Alingon. I don't know exactly how to say his first name. Mitra.
Now you know why that he was just
Alingon Mitra. Yeah. Anyway, very funny dude out of New York. So I did a joke about how you shouldn't get credit for reading Audible books, right? It's not like this world bending joke. But specifically, I tie it to giving a porn star an orgasm, right? Like you don't get credit for it just because you saw it happen. He has a very, very similar joke in which he compares it to a three-way. Like saying you're in a three-way when you see we saw two girls make out or two girls like bang each other or whatever. So it's extremely similar.
Yeah.
So I was like, and I did not see him. He didn't do it at the early show. He did it at the late show. I'd already done my version of it twice. He did it at the late show on the same show that I did mine. Didn't get really hardly any reaction out of it because they'd already heard the joke because I already did it. I saw it. When I saw him do it, I was like, oh, shit. And then I quit doing it the rest of the weekend.
Yeah.
Was kind of worried about it. Didn't want to talk to him about it. Really didn't want to bring it up. I was just going to scrap the joke for the weekend at least and then kind of figure out what to do with it. And then after the show yesterday in Spokane, so just to make sure people are all on the same page, I went out to Tacoma. I did 4 shows with him out in Tacoma Friday and Saturday night. And then he was headlining here in Spokane on Sunday, and so I featured here on Sunday as well. So I drove back for the Sunday show. Here in Spokane, after the late show, after the only show, he brought it up to me. And he was like, hey, I just wanted to talk to you real quick. I know that we have a pretty similar joke about, Audible or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, dude, I'm glad you brought that up. And I'm like, I was gonna fucking do it. I didn't say that to him, but like he's like, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't lift that from you. Like I had it. I'm like, it's different. It's different enough that I know he didn't steal it from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was not worried about that at all. But it was cool that he mentioned, he's like, I just didn't want you thinking I'm like stealing your shit or whatever. And I'm like, no, not at all. I'm like, I probably won't tell that joke that way anymore. I'll probably just change it. And he's like, oh yeah, I don't know what I'll do. I might do it. I might not. I don't, but I just want to make sure we're cool. And I'm like, absolutely. No problem whatsoever. Super nice guy. But that brings up, I think, a very interesting and educational, or at least educational might be too condescending, but what do you do when that happens? I think it's a real good question because it happens all the time, man. People come up with similar jokes. This was exceedingly similar. I've never had a joke this similar to someone else's joke. That was like an actual like long form joke rather than just a one-liner.
Yeah.
So what are the options? And I was trying to go through it. Like what do you do? You can scrap. I mean, there's a lot of options. You can scrap a joke entirely. Just be like, I'm not doing that joke anymore.
Right. Especially if the headliner's doing it.
Sure.
That kind of is the move.
You can make changes to the joke to get it away from what that joke or what the conflicting information is. You can just do the joke anyway. I mean, shit, you're not in the same town, like all that kind of stuff. All those things are possible, right? All those things are kind of, and then there's other ways you can handle it too. So what? Yeah, okay. So it sounds like what you're saying you would do is just scrap the joke entirely.
For that weekend.
Oh yeah. For the weekend, I think the move for the weekend, I do what I did. You absolutely dropped the joke. There's no reason to put a bunch of pressure on yourself to try to create a new joke out of the joke. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't make any sense. It's kind of, it's their headlining weekend. You let them go through it. You don't want them to have to worry about changing anything.
I had a similar thing happen with Jeremiah Watkins when I was hosting for him in Spokane. And it was like a Blink-182 joke, whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
the reference, the I'm so sorry reference?
Yeah. And I told it, and then he got on stage, and he had like a whole chunk of Blink-182 stuff.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
And so then I talked to him after, and I was like, hey, man, I did do that Blink-182 stuff. Do you want me to cut that? Or what, like, And
did you ask him? I just would have cut it.
I talked to him about it, yeah, and he's like, honestly, I heard it. He's like, you're in and out of it kind of so fast, and it doesn't really matter. And I was like, okay, cool. But I just cut it anyways. I was like, I'll switch it up.
I mean, that's a big part of it, too.
That also is having a luxury of being able to swap out jokes. Because sometimes when you're a host, that 10 minutes you have is the 10 minutes you have. You know what I mean? That's like your tight 10 minutes. And dropping a joke that is one of your polished jokes can suck.
Yeah, and on the other hand, it's not the shit. No one gives a shit about your set at all.
Yeah.
As the host,
that's true.
What I mean?
Yep.
I think maybe I'm putting words in your mouth, but like the big issue is like you only have so much clean material, right? Like you like to work a little dirtier, so you don't have just hours of clean material just to swap in and out.
Right. 100%.
Yeah. I do agree with him on the point of right. It's a good thing to bring up. It's like a one-liner, or it's like maybe 2 lines or whatever. Like it's just your joke specifically is 1 or 2 lines at the end of a longer joke.
Right. It's a reference.
Yeah, it's just a quick reference. You're like he said, you're in and out of it. It's not like you're doing 5 minutes of Blink-182 material and he's doing 5 minutes of Blink-182 material. In my case, the joke itself, it's kind of a wholly like self-contained joke, and so is his, and they have a very similar pattern and a very similar like ending. And so absolutely the conversation would have gone pretty quickly. I mean, I didn't say shit, I just didn't do it. And I wouldn't have said anything. I was like wondering if I should say anything, and I'm like, there's no way for that to come off any other way than like, oh, I think you're stealing my shit, and I absolutely don't think that happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In fact, I know there's no way it did. So, dude was too cool. He would not have done that.
So you told it twice, and then you dropped it for the other 3 shows.
Yes, I told it twice, and I dropped it for the other 3 shows. So,
and then when you were in Spokane, that's when he mentioned he brought. it up.
At the end of the before he was gonna leave, basically right in the green room after the show, he was talking about it. So you're saying for the weekend, and I agree with this 100%. I think the move is always if you're lower down in the list, you pull the joke for the weekend, even if you think they stole it from you. Frankly, I would say even if you were like they stole it from me, you still got to pull the joke because you're always going to look bad. It's always going to look like you stole it from them, whether they stole it from you or not, for that weekend, right? If you want to have some sort of issue about it later, whatever. I wouldn't. I mean.
Yeah,
I think that's definitely the move if you're lower down in the lineup. What do you do with that joke later? What are your thoughts on what you do with the joke after the weekend?
maybe try to add another element to it.
Okay.
Sometimes that can help just separate.
And when you say add an element, what do you mean by that?
Like another topic or another thing inside of it.
Okay.
So like right now you're doing like, for instance, just with the joke you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
you're doing audiobooks and you're relating that to watching porn.
Mm-hmm.
I would try to maybe have just like a third element of something. I don't know if it's a place or if it's what I don't know. I would try to throw in something else.
Okay.
If you're that worried about it, or just keep it the same. That sucks because that joke is really funny and it's a fun joke, and it sucks to be like, oh man, somebody else has kind of been right with this parallel
vibe sniping,
kind of vibe sniping.
Yeah.
No. But that's tough too.
So I think adding an element just obscures it. Like, okay, so unless there's a reason to add the element, you know what I mean? Just adding something that to show that it's different is kind of like it's not really different just because you add something into it. What I'm gonna do with it, what I want to do with it, and maybe this is what you're saying, and I'm just not hearing you correctly, but I don't want to. I mean, that joke's kind of dirty anyway. It's a fun joke, so it's it's good. And it gets a good pop. It gets a good pop partially because it's dirty and partially because it's a pretty fun joke. But I want to make that a cleaner reference anyway because I want to be able to use that joke in a cleaner set. So I want to use a different analogy completely. I want to shift it to a different analogy. Like what I'm working on right now instead is trying to make that into a Ozempic. Ozempic is the audiobooks of weight loss joke that I've been trying to work on for a couple weeks. And I like that idea because it's a similar idea, right? It's essentially you're not doing the work, but you're taking the credit for it. Mm-hmm. I can make that cleaner. I think it can be more universal. So that's what I've been working on. And I actually tried a version of that last night. And it worked okay, but it's still new. I probably shouldn't have started with it. That was what Ryan told me.
You opened with it?
Yeah, Ryan told me. He was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, what is it about you that you always want to open with a new joke? I'm like, I know, it's so dumb. But it's not new, but it's fairly new. So That's what I'm choosing to do with it. But, I mean, I think there's no right way to deal with it or whatever. It's good to talk to people about it. I think that's the one thing. Like, instead of just being like, oh, somebody stole this or somebody stole it, like, just be like, hey, man, I have a similar joke. I was thinking about doing this way with it. Or, how big a part of your act is that? Or what do you think? But generally speaking, dude, if somebody has the same joke as me, I want to drop it most of the time just because it's like, dude, it's not clever then. Like,
yeah,
if I meet a guy who has that joke,
totally,
that means that probably 20 other people have that joke. Like, it's very unlikely that I just happen to run into the only other person that wrote the joke the way I did, right?
Yeah. And when I say element, I said place, but I was just saying something. Yeah, you could also just do like a whole nother twist on top of the twist you already have, or something that would take it to a whole different area. I don't know.
Yeah, just develop it more and come at it from a different angle. I mean, the overarching idea is not the problem, right? We've talked about that before. Nobody owns premises. That's like an insane, right. The idea that audiobooks don't count as reading is not something that was ever original. You know what I mean? In terms of
right.
I mean, looking at it in a certain way is original, but like, there's a lot of people who have some type of that joke, right?
Yeah.
So it's just about saying it in a way that has like that perfect analogy or has like a really good way to bring it in and bring the subject matter up. So,
yeah. Or switch the perspective entirely, like you said.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it was very interesting. I've run into it before, not to this degree. And not on a joke that's this long. Like usually it's on a joke that's a one-liner, two-liner or something.
Yeah.
And I've accidentally stolen people's jokes before. There's a local comic who had a joke that I just heard him say, and then I started telling later, and then he's like, "Hey man, I've been telling that joke for a while." I'm like, "Oh, you have? Oh shit. Okay." Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't notice that I had, come up with it after he had already, been telling it for a while.
Yeah.
Good joke, but it was also like a one-liner, and he's like, you can tell it when I'm not around. I'm like, I'm not fucking telling it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my joke. I clearly just heard it from you and didn't remember I did. That kind of thing. So
totally. It's just a shitty feeling too.
It sucks, dude. It really does suck. It just makes me feel unclever. That's the thing. That's the worst when you're just like,
What's worse
is
is
some hacky ass joke that 19 other people have.
Yeah, what's worse is when other people come up with or like the same premise, and they do your joke but worse.
Oh God, that's the worst. That's really bad.
That is the worst. Yeah.
That's really bad. So at the late show when the guy did the same joke that I did, a dude comes up after the show and was like, "Oh, I thought it was cool that you guys did the same joke." I was like, how is that cool? It was funny though. He was like, and
that's a great way to spotlight it though.
Mitra was not. He wasn't paying attention to this guy. He was talking to some other people, and I was like, kind of hoping he was, so that he would we could have the conversation then. But,
that guy did the work for you if that's
he would have, but he didn't. He's like, I thought that was great. I'm like, how do you think that's great? That's crazy.
He probably didn't think it was great. It's probably satirical.
It did not sound satirical. It sounded like he was super into it. Like he was like, oh, it's cool. It's like the same joke. It was a little tiny bit different, but basically the same joke. And I'm like, yeah, it's awesome when you awesome when you write jokes.
Totally on purpose.
Yeah, and then I got a text from friend of the pod, Tilly. He
drive all the way out there to see you?
No,
that wouldn't shock me.
No, he was here on Sunday. He watched my set, so he did that joke on the Sunday show. I didn't do it, but he did it. And Tilly was like, "Is this guy stealing your shit?" He was all like aggro about it. And I'm like, no, he didn't. Tilly's gonna get with his fucking. He had a half face of glitter yesterday.
Half face of glitter, an oversized sports coat.
And got it all rubbed off. He looked like he had a.
You want me to say
Mike
something?
Tyson's,
Tilly, please fucking don't say.
He looked like he had Mike Tyson's face tattoo, only in glitter on the one side of his face. What a fucking nut job,
dude!
Tilly.
Seeing Tilly fight with glitter face would be hilarious.
Just fucking you up with glitter. So that was the weekend for me, man. It was great. I really, really enjoyed it.
That's awesome. I'm glad you were out there. That's good.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. I mean, I got to do an extra. Yeah, I got to do. I've never done a feature weekend, like a full feature weekend.
Well,
before.
and it feels good to do your jokes in front of audiences that haven't heard them.
Yeah, because that place fucking rips too.
Yeah,
dude.
it
I
rips.
love that. It's a small room. It's like 100-seat capacity, roughly.
The killbox is what they call it.
The killbox. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I don't know why I hate that so much, but I do.
I heard it and I was like, I'm telling everybody that.
Ugh, the killbox. Ugh.
It is a kill box. That's what they say.
It's a kill box, dude. I mean, actually,
sounds sick.
It should be. They should just call it the kill box. Why not? The Tacoma Comedy Club kill box.
Yeah.
Boom. Instead of Sixth and Proctor, because it's kind of clunky. They're like Tacoma Comedy Club Maine and Tacoma Comedy Club Sixth and Proctor. They could just be like Maine and kill box.
Well, they call it downtown, and then they say Sixth and Proctor, and you tell somebody that, and they're like, "Isn't that downtown?"
And it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, it's fine. That place is awesome though. It's like really super
cool.
tight and intimate.
The bar is sick. I love the bar and like that
bar is great.
area outside it.
Dude, they have a great place to set up my camera there because I have like a little gripper thing that I can just put on the pylon in the middle of the room. It's perfect. It's a little bit high, so it's kind of looking down on you, but it's out of the way of everything. It's not packed into the corners. You get like a nice big video. I had to widen it out, or I had to make the screen bigger than I wanted to because I was filming Brock Toronto, who's a little guy. He's a little person. He's probably like 2.5 feet tall. He's super short. So I couldn't get it as tight as I wanted to, or else it would have just been like his forehead.
Yeah.
And above. So.
So are you sending him his tape?
Yeah, I'm sending his tape.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess I didn't have to do that. I mean, he's not paying for it or anything, which is fine. I don't care. But I'm just like, I could have just been like, nah, fuck you, dude. I'm doing my own shit.
Make him pay, but you're zoomed in, so the tape that you send.
So it's
like
it's just his hair.
That would be fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, really, really fun. And like I said, dude, I basically did
45 minutes.
I basically did like 40 to 45 minutes of material, so I feel pretty confident. I have a couple of headlining gigs coming up now.
Yeah.
That makes me feel really good about like, oh, I have 45 minutes of actual shit, not like I can cobble together 45 minutes. Like, no, actually I have 45 minutes of stuff I'm pretty
solid.
I wouldn't say that's perfect, obviously, but definitely solid. Yeah. Solid 45 minutes worth of shit. So
that's awesome, dude.
That was a good feeling. It puts me a little bit at ease for those shows. All I need to do is figure out how to put them together, which is insanely hard for me. But
and we kind of glanced over this topic of doing jokes in places that you don't usually perform at.
Yep.
And how much confidence it can kind of breathe new life into jokes, into old stuff. Because you're like, oh, this is good.
Oh God,
I've been doing it so long that like you get tired, and then you're in your head, and you're like, these people come to the show. Have they heard this joke before? Are they gonna judge me because I'm doing it? Whatever.
Yeah.
And when it's a new audience and none of them have seen you before, it's like, I can get away with so much shit that usually I feel like limited. I can't.
My most consistent joke overall is probably my hamburger helper joke, which is like I grew up poor and like hamburger helper shit. It's
a great joke.
I did a show out there where I was like, anybody poor in here or whatever? And maybe like one person sort of was like, in the back. That joke did not work.
Oh, really?
It's the first time I've ever done that joke where it didn't really. I mean, by not work, I'm just saying it didn't do well. Like, it was okay. People understood what I was saying. I got a few chuckles. But these rich motherfuckers don't know about hamburger helper life,
we're
dude.
from Bellevue, dude. We pay $10 a gallon. We don't give a fuck.
I don't give a shit. It was crazy because I've never had a crowd like that not into that joke. I mean, it was weird.
That joke's a crusher. I love that joke.
Usually.
It's so weird that you have to
be
poor to get the references.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
I was in my yacht the other day.
Yeah. What kind of material are they looking for?
I don't know what kind of comics they're looking for, dude. There's not a lot of rich comics out there, dude.
So I was drinking some bottom shelf champagne. Anybody ever been there?
It was
Andres? Ugh, gross.
Boxed wine. No, it was great. I had a great time. Really excited. I sold the last of my merch. We have no more stand-up snobs hats. I don't have any stand-up snobs hats. Do you have any left?
No, I don't think so.
We are all out, you guys. So if you want those, I'm sure you'll tell me now. I'm gonna get like 10 emails today. That's what happens with my bumper stickers when I sold those out.
I heard Japan has been a hot spot for us. They want our shirts.
They want our shirts, man.
So Japan, just reach out, dude. We'll make them for you.
Reach out, Japan. Bob Japan.
All of Japan, reach
make it
out.
happen. Yeah, how was your week? Did you do anything exciting, fun?
This weekend I had off of comedy, which is nice. I needed
of comedy. What'd you do?
I needed a breath. I tried to do a lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing. Hung out with Bevsky.
Yeah, we got our taxes done on Friday. Look at
look at you guys.
And then we went to Baraccho's and got some food there. And Bev loves Baraccho's merch.
Nice.
So we got her a shirt. And
maybe
then
that could be your new merch. It's just you get Baraccho shit and sell it.
That'd be so expensive. And then on Saturday,
sell for like $75 a shirt. Like, this is hard.
Nobody wants these. Saturday,
just cross out Barachos and put Colton.
Saturday, we cleaned the house, folded a bunch of laundry, yada yada yada.
God, it doesn't sound like you didn't do anything. It sounded like you did a lot of shit this weekend.
Yeah, I did too much. Yeah,
sucks.
It does suck. And then we went on a little date, got some food down in Kendall Yards, some pizza, and then went downtown. And we were rolling lime scooters around downtown, just for the fuck of it. It was fun. Then went and got some drinks and
nice
hanging out. It was good.
Very good, man. Very good.
Aside from that, it's pretty chill.
Pretty chill. Almost come to my show last night. I was very sad. I cried. I cried so hard, dude.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about making it. It didn't cross my mind one time.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I didn't know you were doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird how you never remember that I'm doing shows.
You never remember when I'm doing shows. That's
absolutely
fine.
Not true. I come to your shows all the time.
Yeah, but that's because you want to see the headliner of the shows.
So you just backed away immediately because you know I'm right. You never go to my shows either. Yeah, I do. I go all the time. Well, that's because you want to see the headliner.
You do go.
No, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, so it was fun. It was a good show. Some comics came out and whatever. And I mean, I'm tired as shit. I tell you that much.
Dude, isn't it exhausting?
It's super exhausting, man.
Yeah, even when you have a wife that drives you, it is. A nightmare.
Yeah, I thought about, dude. I stayed with my buddy. It was a little bit weird. I stayed at his ex-wife's house with him one night because he was staying there because his kids stay there. You know what I mean? And she was out of town for a funeral. That was a little bit weird. It was fine. I mean, it was super nice of her and him to let me stay there. Yeah. And then I stayed at his apartment the next night. But it was cool. I got to catch up with my boy.
That is cool.
My boy having.
Did you get paid for?
And he's mad that. Speaking of fucking listener, he's mad that he's not considered like a Tilly or Billy level listener.
Has he written in?
Yeah. No, he texted me today. He hasn't written in. He's told me this. This is what's fucked up.
How could you be mad about that then?
I mean, he's just. I don't know if he's mad. He goes, the thing about all this Billy and Tilly shit, total BS. I've been listening to every episode weekly. Most of the time on the same day or within a day or two. I've been current since the start, baby. Yeah, I'd take Billy or Tilly on an SUS trivia challenge anytime. I've had the, quote, email stand-up snobs, unquote, reminder staring at me from my iPhone since November. So it's his fault. He's got to write in. But he texted in, so that's Joel. That's my buddy Joel.
Dude,
Thanks for being a listener.
trivia would be so funny.
Yeah, fan of the year. What are we going to do?
We'd have no idea what they're talking about.
No, I know.
We wouldn't even know the answer to the questions.
They would have to judge each other, dude. Like, nuh-uh. Because on episode 34, Colton said he has red shoes. Isn't that fucking hilarious?
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
So the gauntlet has been thrown down. Tilly, Billy, and Joel. Tilly, Billy, Joel. Oh,
nice,
bars.
I go Billy, Tilly, Joel.
I feel like the three
Billy,
of them
Tilly,
are going
Joel?
to start a folk rock
Podcast.
band.
Podcast.
Oh, dude, they could do like they have like the reaction.
Yeah, they review
shows.
They react to
dude.
our podcast.
All right, coming next week.
This is where Colton's an idiot. You can tell he gets drunk right here. See his eyes?
Coming next week, stand-up snobs. Boom.
Stand-up snobs.
From Tilly, Billy, and Joel.
Sus.
Tilly, Billy, and Joel sounds great as a trio, dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Oh, man. All right, you guys.
Tilly,
that's
Billy,
your
and Joel.
assignment. I can hook you guys up. I got all your email addresses. You let me know. You let me
They
know
have
if you
to
when you
record
guys
here. You'd be so pissed.
Joel's going to drive over from fucking
Every
Renton.
week.
Yeah. He would do it. He's a good friend.
They're like, hey, you guys have to wrap up a little early on Monday so we can get in here.
Studio space. There's like a sign-up sheet out of my bedroom window. That's ridiculous. So yeah, that's him. Let's keep on keeping on here,
Dude, if Tilly was on a podcast, you know how much glitter he would have on his face?
so much.
His
Glitter,
whole
dude.
face would be glitter.
Dude, if he came in, my microphone would be I'd have to clean my microphones every week. There's just shit everywhere. So what the fuck?
It would look like the Fifth Element. Billy was like, all this blue glitter or some shit. It'd be funny.
Yeah, Billy would accidentally get some glitter on him, and he'd go to his fucking job and get the shit kicked out of him.
You're never gonna believe what happened Tuesday. It's just way more entertaining than our shit.
It's crazy.
Funny.
So yeah, that's the new upcoming podcast, Stand Up Snobs.
Sus.
Boom. Sus Snobs. Whatever it is. Or Sus Nation. You can just call it Sus Nation, dude.
Sus.
Sus. All right, man.
Susai.
I get it. Susai. New listeners, man.
Plural. Yeah.
We got Puerto Rico.
Hell yeah.
But it's odd because Puerto Rico didn't show up in the American map, even though there's a place for it. It just showed up on its country map. So now we have all the United States. We have the entire United States. We have all the outlying areas. We have all of the states.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
We're truly nationwide now. Thank you, Sus Nation.
It's cool all you guys listen to this. I feel like I still don't like everything we do, we're not doing anything. That's what it feels
absolutely.
like. But thanks for
Big
listening.
week for us. We've had a ton of success with listenership. Really, really, really coming up big. Probably double what we normally have. So we're really on the come up. We appreciate you for that. 14 new countries, dude.
Nice.
That's an insane number.
Holy crap.
Let me list them off real quick. Welcome to listening to our podcast, guys. Whether you're bots or not, we love you lots.
Yeah, we love bots. Bot it up.
We love our bots a whole lots.
Nice.
Yeah. Albania, Bahrain, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Georgia, Ivory Coast, Kyrgyzstan, Lebanon, Oman, Panama, Romania, Senegal, Syria, and Uzbekistan. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining in.
Syria?
To Sus Nation,
What's
dude.
up, Syria?
We got them all, dude. We got them all.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so thank you for listening. We're up to like 127 countries now, so that's pretty sick. Mom's Menu, dude. John Wayne casserole is what she called it.
It was very good.
It was good.
I felt like a cowboy after I ate it.
Dude, right?
Yeah.
Like you need to go ride a wild horse,
Like I need to shoot somebody.
like or a zebra. You want a black zebra with white stripes?
Yeah. Exactly.
Mom's is John Wayne casserole. It is like it's just a casserole, but it's got a biscuit base. I found out.
Yeah,
The biscuits on the bottom. It's got like ground beef, corn, and peppers and onions and made her and a whole bunch of shit, cheese. It's good stuff.
It's great stuff.
Good stuff. Get in there. Get you some John Wayne casserole. Find that on all recipes or whatever.
Good
the hell she did on
biscuit
it.
base.
Good biscuit base. And of course, our side salad. And the drink of the week for Colton.
I'm drinking Voodoo Rangers.
Voodoo Ranger.
New Belgium IPA.
And you love that one, right? That's one
That's
that
good,
you
yeah.
drink a lot.
Yeah, I had the 9.5s last week. I got hammered on a Monday last week.
Yeah, dude. 9.5 is aggressive, dude.
I had 3 of those here.
Yeah.
And then
And 3 at home?
no, I switched up my beers at home, but I was drinking up still something heavier. I woke up the next morning like, good
Not
God.
feeling it, dude.
I was like, I need rest. I'm so tired. I'm working myself to the bone.
I am.
I look at my hangovers as just like me being tired from working.
Just being tired from working too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got that. I gave you a little bit of Rob Burke's moonshine.
Yeah. He gave it
So-
to me and I forgot it at Draft Zone.
Yeah.
And then he
Wait, did he give it to you or did I leave mine?
He gave
there
it to
and
me.
He gave it to you.
No, he
Okay,
gave
he
it to
gave you
me.
some- okay.
And I left it at Draft Zone.
Right on. So I gave you some of that because I'm not really drinking right now. I'm 8 days in.
He
Well, 9
messaged
days
me.
in.
He's like, what do you think of it? And I was like, damn, do I be honest with him
That you lost it?
that I lost it? And then I was like, of course, you got to be honest, Colton. Come on.
Okay.
So
he
then-
didn't give a shit. I guarantee it.
Yeah, but he's asking me how it is. I didn't want to. I don't know. It was a real
Well,
moral
wait, so
dilemma.
do you not do it? What about? Did you actually tell him the truth then or not?
Yeah, I told him the truth.
Yeah. So he didn't give a shit. I guarantee.
No, he
didn't
didn't
care.
give a shit.
Yeah.
But I just felt bad because I had
Yeah,
left.
of
You know what
course.
I mean?
Of course. So yeah, you got a little moonshine going.
Haven't sipped that yet. That's a dangerous game.
It is a dangerous game. It's good shit though. I've had it before.
Should I sip it?
You do whatever you want, man. You do it. You be you, buddy.
I mean, these are only 7% instead
you're
of
gonna
the
get
9.5.
Yeah, you're gonna have the same problem as last Monday if you start double fisting fucking double test.
I'm not drinking when I get
IPAs
home.
And
I'm only smoking weed when I get home.
all right, fair enough.
I'm only doing crack when I get home.
Only doing crack when you get home.
H.
So that was that is Voodoo Ranger from. Is it Voodoo Ranger the brewery?
Yeah.
Okay, where are they at? Where are they from?
Good question. I don't know.
Look on your fucking can, dude.
New Belgium. How's that?
Good job. Is that what it is? New Belgium Brewery? Jesus Christ, dude. Can you fucking it is New Belgium. It says right on the lip of the goddamn can. All right.
If that's where it's from. I don't know. If that's style of beer. I don't know.
No, New Belgium's brewing, dude.
Nice.
I'm almost positive it's a
I believe you. I don't care.
I could be wrong. Now I don't believe myself. New Belgium Brewing, Fort Collins, Colorado.
Oh, there you go. Not even in Belgium.
Cool, dude. All right, so did you get a little sip of that shit?
Did. Tastes good.
Cool. It's great analysis. I love it. It's peach and what
Cinnamon?
the fuck is it? Yeah, some
Cinnamon
sort of peach
stick?
and cinnamon shit. So thanks to Rob Burks for that. Let's keep on going here. We should get into the episode here. It is
Let's do
Aaron
it.
Chen. Funny Garden is the name of it. Aaron Chen's first Netflix special. Let's give you a little taste of it right here. Aaron Chen, Funny Garden. Here's your trailer.
Well, it's good to be here in America, USA. What a whoa. She loves it. It's great. It's great to be here. It's hard to come here, you know. It takes a lot to come here. You got to get a visa. Anyone here got a visa? You're on a visa? What are you on? E3 visa. This is a rare visa. This is an Australians only visa. It was a gift from America to Australia because we helped out in the Iraq War. So for us, it was not a pointless war. We got a visa out of it, you know. Get them, boys. and we did get them. We got them. Visa secured. I'm not on that visa. I didn't support the war. She loves it. She really likes it. I'm on a visa. It's called the O1 visa. That's alien of extraordinary ability. This is it. What I'm doing right now, no American could do. This is Australian excellence.
All right, there it is. Actually, I don't think that's the trailer. I don't think I could find a specific trailer for it, so I just did a chunk
That's what I was going to ask.
that was on. I think that's what comes up on the title screen if you just leave it on
Got you. Okay.
Netflix. Because you notice there's no music, there's no any sort of intro outro. So that is just a little chunk that comes up on the Netflix screen. That's Aaron Chen, Funny Garden. Here is a little bit about him. Born in 1995 or 1996, according to Wikipedia. Like, they don't have his actual birth, like the year of birth, which is hilarious.
Australia won't release that information.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe they're like tight with that shit. His dad was a sent down youth father. Have you ever heard of that before? So apparently, a sent down youth in China, it was like a mass movement of basically urban area people to like rural areas to do rural shit. Never heard of that term before, but apparently his dad like moved from the city out into the country.
Interesting.
I don't know shit about Chinese history. So he was then he moved to Australia with his dad. His mom died of cancer when he was very young, like 4 or 5 years old, something like that. Went down to Australia with his father. At 15, he won in Melbourne Melbourne International Comedy Festival's Class Clowns, a national competition for high school children. He was the best newcomer in Melbourne, Sydney comedy festivals in 2017. He hosted an Australian talk show for a while. He's 5 years on the cast of Fisk, which I've never heard of, but he mentions in this special. Apparently, it's a legal comedy show in Australia. Performed at Fringe Festival. He's been on Seth Meyers. And he won, as part of Fisk, he won a Logie Award, which is an Australian Emmy last year. So he's pretty
Good
big,
for him.
pretty big in Australia, man.
Yeah.
Pretty big time.
That's
So
awesome.
that is Aaron Chen, Funny Garden. He also headlined the Spokane Comedy Club last year, and I got to
Work
feature
with
for
him.
which was fun. All right, prediction time.
Okay.
Let's make predictions here. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
The prediction is you predict what the other person thinks of the special. Okay, you go first.
I'll
ahead.
go first. I predict with my little eye.
I predict with my little eye.
Okay, here's where I'm going. You got a feature for him, right? So you already have rapport. Okay, you already were going into this like you were gonna like it.
Okay.
And so I think to you that holds up. I think you like it. I think that you like it. I think you think maybe it was a little slow, but you like it.
All right. That is pretty correct. That's pretty correct. I did like it, but I also knew what I was getting into. I do like him. He's a very nice dude. And absolutely it's a little bit slow, but but that's of course obviously his style.
Yeah.
I think I have something similar to say. I don't think you particularly like the special, and I think it's because it's too slow. It takes a while. If it's too slow for you, it takes a while to get from punchline to punchline and from bit to bit. I have one specific prediction. I don't think you like when he says, "Have you guys seen this?" a lot.
Yeah, you're 1,000% right on.
Yeah.
You're 1,000%.
And then
right
he
on
also says, after he makes a punchline.
Have you heard about this?
Yeah, have you heard about this? Have you seen this?
That should have been the name of the special.
And he goes, blah, 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 blah. After he lands the punchline, he goes, and I think you don't like that either.
Yeah.
So, all right, we were both kind of right.
Yeah. You're fair with your with what you said about
So those are our predictions. So what are your overall impressions then? What do you just say whatever you comes to mind?
Okay.
It's a big sigh, dude.
Yeah, this okay, this is what I'll say. I liked it better the second listen. At the same time though, it's not for me. Some of it is just kind of too much like where's the joke kind of a deal.
Okay.
Right? Like this isn't a joke, but some of it is like just pointing out some of the most obvious shit.
Okay.
And then that gets a laugh kind of, so it'd be like, "Oh, I like blueberries because they're blue."
I like blueberries. It's the way it's the
Because they're blue. And it's like, what is that?
got you. I understand what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying, and I think there's something to that. I think he does get a lot of mileage. He gets a lot of mileage on his look and his pace being a substitute, and like the fact that he keeps kind of like a straight face at all times, in order to like say things that are very subtle. It's very subtle comedy. There's not a lot of like jokey jokes. It's a lot of saying things in a weird way.
Yeah.
Talking about something in an odd, using odd terms to describe things like that.
Yeah.
Slow pace. Totally understand that. I did like it though. There's the calmness of it is. I like the fact that he is. It's a very subtle way of doing jokes. I'm not going to sit here and listen to this special over and over and over again. Right. It's kind of like
it's a good bedtime special, right? Because the energy
feel
is
like
low.
It's
He talks
like jazz.
super calm.
It's like a jazz special rather than like if you listen to like rock or whatever, right? Like everything's very sort of like the volume's down. Like it's like it's
Yeah, but
the
jazz
things that
is kind of all over the map with that kind of shit.
I mean, like slow, like bass jazz, basically, like
Okay.
dum, 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 like that kind of like underneath the surface tones. I'm not talking about like a lot of horns. I'm talking about like the underlying bass, like baseline jazz.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it's very okay. For me, what it is I like the pace. I think with how kind of like calm his voice is at the same time, it makes it feel that much slower.
Sure.
Right. And it's interesting because after watching this, I do look at like energy different, right? Like you could be slow, but still have like higher energy.
Yeah.
Versus this is just like
this is slow and low.
Slow and low.
Slow
energy.
and low.
Yeah. So it's
it's
different.
The smoker.
And that being said, I haven't necessarily been exposed to a bunch of comedy like this. So it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. And I looked at some of that too, and it is slow. There's some really interesting jokes in it. I think though. There are like when I was looking at it, I was like, man, it's a lot. It is pretty slow. It takes a little while to get from joke to joke, but like there's some weird ass jokes in there that are like a different way of saying things. His joke about his wife and the cute little tops joke. I like that one. The Visa joke that's on the thing is one of the best jokes. Like it's a really, really good joke. Mm-hmm. And then we have a couple here that we're going to talk about. But yeah, I was actually surprised when I went through it again. I was like, man, there's not that many jokes, but the ones that are there, I think are really funny. Like that's how I came down with it. It was like an expanded. It's like the opposite of Mark Norman. It's weird.
Yeah.
Where like Mark Norman fit 2 hours worth of punchlines into an hour set, and he stretches like a half an hour of punchlines into an hour set, right? Not quite that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So yeah, a completely different style, but definitely unique. I think it's a unique style, and I give him a lot of credit for that part because I do think it's different than what you're gonna see, and it's not just energy, not just like this low energy, and he's like sort of monotone. He's sort of like there are jokes behind it. Like at first, I was like, oh man, is it just the energy part that I'm responding to? But I'm like, okay, no, I think there's some jokes.
Here's another thought too. I don't know if it's a hot take or what. I also don't really know too much about what I'm talking about. But if I feel like they needed to mic the crowd up better. The laughs weren't very loud, and I think maybe that affected how slow everything felt.
That could be.
Because if the laughs were louder, I think that would drive the special a little bit differently.
Yeah. I think I agree with that. And also visually, there's a lot of angles that looks like there's a smudge on the camera. Like there's a lot of like weird filter thing that makes the light look like sort of like it's too much, like too blurry almost.
Yeah.
Only on some angles and not on others. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe they're doing that on purpose. Maybe it's softer. I have no idea. I don't know shit about lighting. Like this angle right here that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Like there's just a lot of stuff to it. Anyway.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So overall, we said our pieces there. Do you want to go into the Fashionisto real quick?
Yeah, sure. Let's go into Fashionisto. Okay.
Colton Drake, Fashionisto.
Fashionista. All right.
You can't help yourself with that shit.
Fun. Okay, so he has he's wearing a button-up, what looks like a button-up flannel. Okay, it's like a dark navy blue. And then he's wearing what looks like gray slacks. He has gray slacks on. The shirt is untucked. And then I can't really see his shoes. He has a white shirt underneath. He kind of has a mullet. It looks like a...
Oh, really? Yeah, I guess a little bit.
That's kind of... It's like an Asian mullet. And then he has...
Asian mullet.
Glasses on. Right? What else would you call that? It's like...
Not an Asian mullet, but I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
This look, to me, don't like it.
Don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like the slacks. The slacks, dumb choice. That looks retarded. And then the...
What does it look?
It doesn't look that good. Looks retarded. And then...
I just wanted you to actually say it like you meant it if you were going to say it. You know what I mean?
I mean...
Like,
so I don't like the slacks with the blue flannel. Or it's not even a flannel, I guess, because it only buttons up. It's like a long sleeve polo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just really not a fan of this. So I'm gonna rate it a 3.
A 3. 3 Prince Alberts.
Yeah,
Colton Drake.
it's kind of frumpy looking.
I think his pants look like the pants look like they might be a little too big for him.
The pants are huge.
That right?
Those are 42s.
I doubt they're 42s.
Okay, they're not 42s.
I think he looks like
They're big pants.
Dude. It looks like he's going to a spelling bee, kind of like it's very like it looks like private school attire to me.
Bro, who picked this shit out?
If he would have put on like if he just had like the school's name in the upper corner, I think it looks like a school uniform.
The slacks were a bad choice,
and that's why they're too big because you don't want to buy new slacks every year for school.
The slacks
because you think you're going to grow into them. You know
the slacks are the worst choice out of the fit. I think the slacks are the worst choice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because where's the jacket to match it? Why are you wearing slacks? And they're like not even black slacks. They're like
what are they? You're saying they're gray, like a dark gray or something, or
like
light gray?
They're like a gray with a little tan in them.
Okay, a gray with a little tan in them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know how suits are. They kind of have weird colors in there with
I
shimmers and so. You're right. You don't know.
I don't know how you forget that every week.
I know, dude. It's.
What'd you think? Okay, so that's 3.0 3.0 on the Fashionisto.
Yeah.
Prince Alberts for old Aaron Chen.
Bing, bing, bing.
Congratulations on your 3 Prince Alberts. That actually sounds like a lot, but it's not very many. You know?
No, I saw a guy in the gym with more than that.
What are you doing looking at people's Prince Alberts?
Same guy though.
Oh, the Prince Albert guy. Got ya.
Yeah.
Insane.
It was just a one time.
Okay, so
also I'm not crazy about the flowers on the stool.
So it's a very interesting choice. He's got flowers on his stool. There's the only thing on the stage is him and the stool, and there's flowers on the stool. And the intro is him like looking at a flower, and then it like pulls out, and then there's this vase of flowers on the stool. So it's like he's using it specifically to get from the intro into his set.
Yeah.
Intro very weird, by the way.
Very weird.
But kind of fits in an odd way. Like
honestly,
with his
I kind
energy.
of liked the intro.
Okay.
It was kind of weird.
So it's him just kind of there's this weird music, like very very like low energy, like classically but happy music.
Yeah.
And he's just he has a bunch of flowers in his hand. And he's staring at this flower, and there's a lot of back and forth between him looking at the flower and his face.
Yeah. What does it mean? No idea.
No clue.
No idea. And what's the special?
Sure
the special's called
Funny Garden.
Funny
I'm
Garden.
pretty sure that's what he's trying to pull in there. But yeah, and so then it pulls out, and then there's this vase of flowers on the stool, and then at one point he drinks out of it, which is they fucking all cheer. I think it's so weird. I don't care, but it's just fucking very weird.
Oh, so is that why it's called Funny Garden? Because he drinks out of it?
I don't know, man.
Because I was looking for the reason why he would call it Funny Garden.
I don't know, dude.
Because he doesn't have a bit
no, I have no clue.
Yeah. Okay.
No clue.
Gotcha.
He's
Interesting.
Vibe sniping Roy Wood Jr.'s Lonely Flowers.
Totally.
He's got a funny garden. He's talking shit. That's what he's doing.
There's
fucking
beef.
Roy.
So much beef there.
Obviously. Okay, so all right, so we did Fashionisto. We did some anything you want to talk about with what you liked or something specific things you liked or didn't like, either or.
I kind of talked about what I didn't like about it, the pacing. Yeah, to me it just wasn't that funny.
Okay. I don't think it's laugh out loud funny. I do think it's clever funny, but I think it is because of the pace of it. I do think you're never going to get these like boisterous laughter out of it. But I totally understand what you're saying. I think he actually makes it sound like it's not as funny as it is, with his pace. Which I don't know how to change that. I think that's what it's just the way he is, right? Like I'm sure that's part of the reason people like him is they like that style. They like the fact that he's like so deadpan, dry.
Yeah.
It's sort of a very British style of comedy. Like
and dude, like I said, I think if the audience was mic'd up better,
maybe
I think that would change the whole view of the special.
Yeah, I gotcha. One nitpick I have it's a legitimate nitpick here. He does this. It's not that he does a Southwest airline joke. Is it the airline? He does a Southwest open seating airline joke. They haven't done that. They haven't done that for like 3 or 4 months now.
I thought about that.
Like they changed that policy, which is not his fault. I'm sure he probably recorded this prior to that happening. But it does make it instantly dated in a way. Like it's kind of weird to have him like open seating. Like it's a little weird because it's so.
Well, and then one
it has
bit
been
really,
a few months,
and that one bit really thrives on the
open seating. It's a very important part of it, and they've changed that whole policy. I don't know. That's not really his fault. I wonder if he like has a. I wonder if he thought of that and he's like, this sucks that they changed open seating right after I filmed this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the main nitpick. We've already talked about some of them. I mean, it's a little bit slow.
Have you heard this? Have you thought about this?
Have you heard this? Have you thought about this? And then like the after the punchlines, well, he'll say blah 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 like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's that's nitpicky, but that's true. I can't believe I just did it right after that. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. Is there anything else that I wanted to talk about?
Oh, yeah, the closer was weird.
What was the closer?
The closer was him, like he references the show that he was on. How many people are here for this
Fisk?
show? Yeah, and then talks about how his audience changed.
Yeah,
to being older,
older white women,
and then makes one more joke on that, and then it's done.
Oh, I don't remember, but that does sound right. It's funny that I can't remember. I mean, if I can't remember it, it's not usually a good sign for your closer.
It was not a strong closer, and it kind of came out of the blue.
Got you.
So that also I wasn't crazy about.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Oh, one thing I did like, he says weird things weird ways, and sometimes I liked the number of times he used the word. He just kept calling everybody guys. Just, oh, you guys have those guys and these guys, and our guys are different guys. And like it's just weird.
Yeah.
The way he says it was very funny.
Have some of those guys.
And he says guys when he's referring to just anybody, like men, females, whatever. Yeah. So I actually liked that part. There's some certain ways he says things that I really enjoy. So that was just a point in the plus column. Let's go to our clips here since we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll start with mine here. So this is about his wife going to culinary school.
It is good being married. Beautiful thing to be married. My wife, she moved from Australia to America with me. She quit her corporate job in Australia, and now she's at culinary school. After that, we'll send her to cleaning school. Sorry for saying that. But a lot of you did like it, so I wanted to cut that out of the special, but you liked it too much.
All right. So a few things with that. You hear some of the things that we're talking about. The after stuff. I believe I really like this joke though, because it's kind of hacky in a second for the first part of it. But it's like intentionally hacky. He gets a huge laugh out of it. It's one of the bigger laughs that he got in the special.
Uh-huh.
So we're sending her to cooking school. We're sending her to cleaning school. Oh, huge laugh. And then I love the fact that he says he didn't want that in the special when he's telling it for the taping of the special. I just think that that's like a level. I think that's a level of like smartness in his jokes, which is why I actually like the special. But I can understand how that doesn't really hit home with everybody. You know what I mean? That's that level of like Monty Python or like British humor. That's really hard to land sometimes. I don't always like it, but sometimes I really like it, and I do like it here, where he's just this whole like joke within a joke, like.
Yeah,
I had to leave that in because you guys liked it so much. There's no way you could know that because you haven't even done it yet. And then, like, it's
yeah.
I just really like that part. So that was the joke that I chose. Anything you have to add on that one?
No, good choice. Good joke choice.
Yeah, that was a good one. And here is your choice. This is, you want to set it up at all?
Yeah, my choice is he's talking about how busy New York is. And I chose this clip not because it's my favorite joke, but I think there's some things to talk about in it.
Okay, here we go.
Some people are so busy they're eating overnight oats. Have you heard about this? They don't have time in the morning to make oatmeal. They got to make it the night before. That's too busy. Oatmeal is not traditionally a 24-hour dish, you know? We never had to plan for oatmeal before. For hundreds of years, we've been making oatmeal when we feel like it. It's too busy. Since moving here, I've become too busy for overnight oats. When I go to sleep, I put the oats in my mouth, you know? I wake up and I swallow. I'm like, let's go. But you have to eat oats, you do. That's what they say. It's a super food. You know about this? The food system's all messed up. I swear. They got microplastics now. You heard about this? And one of my friends, he was telling me, allegedly, the average person eats 1 credit card a week. That's too much. I take 1 bite, I'm like, that's enough, you know? Like, but you gotta eat healthy, you know? You do have to eat healthy. I've been having smoothies. You guys don't do smoothies? I'm doing smoothie. You got to do smoothies now. I don't know what to put in the smoothies. I don't know who to trust. I just got everything in there. Anything anyone says you got to put in a smoothie, I'll put it in there. You know. I don't know who to trust. Left wing, right wing. They all have great ideas on smoothies. I've got elk meat and AstraZeneca. You know, I'm having diarrhea and autism.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so one of the things I did want to highlight is, like you said, with his word pronunciation, how he says stuff, and he's it's a superfood. How he does that?
Superfood?
Yeah, that's
it's like he tripped over superfood.
Yeah,
it's very funny.
I like that. It also does highlight him.
I'm not
saying,
sure he did that on purpose. You think they did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it also is highlighting the how many times he was saying, "Have you heard about this?"
Yeah, he said it 3 times in that bit.
And in one of those, it's almost like he caught himself saying it and cuts it quick.
100%. Yep.
Yeah. So,
he's like, I've been saying this too much.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
grabbed it and pulled it back. Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's exactly what happened.
Okay. So I wanted to highlight that. The other thing that I like about this bit is the end of the bit, where he's like Republican, whatever he says,
Left wing, right
wing,
So ridiculous.
right, and then gives 2 examples, and then gives the diarrhea and autism, right? And I like that he's not saying which one is which when it comes to the left wing, right wing.
I don't know. What's AstraZeneca or whatever the fuck he said? What is that shit? Do you even know?
No,
I have no idea what that is.
I figured it was a hormone or something.
Yeah, I have no idea. Did you say elk meat and AstraZeneca? Or I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but something like that.
AstraZeneca, which I think that's what he said.
Sure. It's 100%. I definitely don't know. I can tell you that.
But I like that. I like that last punchline of an autism, and and it does. He doesn't confirm which side's left or right. So it makes everybody feel like they're in the right because they can feel or left because they can feel like they're. You know what I mean? Whichever side they disagree with, they can apply that logic to.
I thought it was. You sent me this clip to clip up, and I thought it was very interesting that you started right after probably my favorite part of the joke, which is where he's like New York's New York's a very busy town. A lot of people call it the town that's very busy. Like instead of like the town or the city that never sleeps or whatever. I thought that was fucking a great non-joke joke.
Yeah, and there's there's kind of a lot of jokes like that. That's where I was talking about like the obvious.
It's sort of
shit.
anti-joke joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys hate or like South. I love South.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite directions.
It's one of my favorite directions. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a non-joke joke is not the right way to say it, but it's like saying something very obvious and in either completing it or not completing it. That's the other part. Like a lot of times he's completing it incorrectly. Like the South thing, it's like one of my favorite directions, is just a ridiculous thing to say.
Right.
The city that never sleeps, we all know he's going to say that and then he doesn't. He has a joke about getting not panhandlers, but charity guys talking to him and like what state ends with K, and he couldn't figure it out. It's the state he's in, like that kind of thing. So it's in New York, by the way.
Yeah.
Which I did not. I was like trying to think of a state while that joke was going on. I had no fucking clue.
Yeah. So there was that. What I did like about the South direction, like we were just talking about.
I thought it was fun.
His direction, South. Favorite direction. Man,
They're your enemies.
he then does go into his Southwest Airlines joke, which that's not like a clear through line
Oh,
necessarily.
Yep.
But I think that's how he made it to be. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
I'm not trying to say you know what I mean a bunch. I'm working on that. Have you heard about this?
Have you heard about this? Yeah, I say all the time, so I'm trying to put that as well. I agree with you, and I understand what you're saying. You're heard and validated.
Thank you, dude. Oh my god, I feel like a weight has been lifted off of me.
Yeah, there we go. No, I think that's fair. I think that's an interesting couple of points to make about it. And I just think it's a specific type of comedy and a specific style that I believe is why he's popular, for one. Like, because he is different. It's a different thing than you've heard before. He's different in kind of every way. He doesn't look like he sounds.
Yeah.
Like, it's very weird to see a Chinese Australian guy. Yeah.
Well, and I thought I know that clip was a little bit longer, but I thought it kind of broadcasted like some of the jokes he does and then like some of the cleverness also. So it's like some of it is kind of that overnight oats deadpan kind of not really a joke. I mean, it's a joke, but you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
And it doesn't feel like it's that strong of a joke, to be honest with you. And then that next part is like a clever kind of twist on the smoothies or whatever.
Sure.
Like he has. Yeah, so I thought that was just a good.
I think it's a good
perspective
it's a good cross section of the type of things he's doing.
Yeah.
Some good, some not as good. And actually, the joke right after that when he feeds the tuna to the dolphin with Drano in it. If you haven't heard this sounds insane, but yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, just absurd, crazy jokes. So that kind of closed the book on what we were talking. Excuse me. ChatGPT review. Here we go. Every week, I tell ChatGPT to write a scathing 75-word or less review. This week, it's Aaron Chen's Funny Garden. This is what ChatGPT had to say. Aaron Chen's Funny Garden is not a comedy special. It's a test of endurance. The pacing drags, punchlines evaporate mid-thought, and the deliberately awkward delivery overstays its welcome. What might work in short bursts becomes grating over an hour. There's a thin line between deadpan and lifeless. This special trips over it repeatedly, leaving more confusion than laughter in its wake. This garden could use some punchline fertilizer. I wrote the last line, as always.
That's terrible.
I know, it's so bad.
Some punchline fertilizer is crazy.
It's so bad. So, I mean, I think it hits on a lot of the stuff you're talking about. The one thing I would say that is not fair in there, that's definitely not fair in there, is the... Oh, shit, where is it? Leaving more confusion than laughter. I don't think there's anything confusing about his special. I just think it's... the other stuff is fine, but I don't think it's confusing unless you're just an idiot.
Right.
You fucking stupid ass.
Well, well, it is... Since it is so calm, too, if you're doing stuff, it is kind of easy to zone out.
Okay, well... If you're confused, it's because you got
It's because you started locking
into
in.
a trance.
Yeah. You got locked in late. Yeah.
Right on. Let's finish this up. Good hang.
I'm sure he's an awesome hang. You know, though.
He's super nice. He's very, very nice.
Cool.
Better name.
Have you heard about
I
this?
said it. Oh, nice. Did you say that's? Yeah. Have you heard about this, dude? Extremely nice person. I also said he doesn't talk a lot. He wasn't super big into talking. His voice is like that. Like he doesn't talk a ton. He's just kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. I think he has some of our podcast stickers though, if I remember right.
Right on.
He's badass. He definitely has one of my bumper stickers. So that's sick.
Well, and just to be clear, this wasn't for me, but I'm not saying that the special was
I get
bad.
it.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever said that. I think you're.
Yeah.
I think you're just the style doesn't appeal to you, and I think that's fair.
And it is a different style. It's not.
Yeah. So you said, oh, of course it is. Yes,
Yeah.
it is a different style. Yeah. You said better name for the special. You said,
Have you heard about
have you
this?
heard about this? Which is so mean, kind of like.
That's mean? Oh.
I mean, a little bit.
Okay.
It's like, the thing I hated. You're gonna like. I definitely want to name it. I think
If it was
think you
named that, I wouldn't hate it.
you should call it Alien of Extraordinary Ability. I think that's a good name for a special. Alien of Extraordinary Ability. That sounds crazy. I have no idea what that is. It's one of the best jokes in the whole special. Is it in your top 5?
It's not.
It is not in my top 5 either. That is a tough group right now for me. Just to give you a little update on where I'm at, somewhere in the neighborhood of Pete Holmes, Kathleen Madigan, Taylor Tomlinson, Mark Norman, and then there's a handful of people, maybe Renan Hirschberg, maybe Hassan Ahmad, Sebastian
John
Maniscalco,
Moses.
John Moses. Yeah, you're a lot. I think we're going to find out at the end of the year you're a lot higher on John Moses than I am. I'm willing to watch it again though, and just
I haven't
reorder.
laughed that hard
I get it.
from a. Yeah.
That's good, dude. That's why it's in your fucking. That's why it's up there with you.
So I can't forget about it either.
Can't forget about. Don't you? That's why you should keep a list like I do of all of them, so you know kind of where they're at.
I got it figured out.
All right. Until you forget about one, you're like, oh shit, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, didn't quite make my top 5. And anything you would emulate about him? The way he talks about what people have heard or not?
Probably the Australian accent.
The Australian accent, the Chinese face. I'd probably emulate his Chineseness.
I think I would emulate. I do like the pacing. I like when
Yeah.
people are like that confident to be able to go that slow. I do
Yes.
like that.
I 100% agree.
Not that I see myself doing that, but it is just a good reminder to
Yeah.
just try to slow down.
Yes, the way he the calmness in his delivery and sitting in what is often an uncomfortable silence. I'm not sure he's uncomfortable. I mean, I don't know if he ever was or whatever, but it doesn't appear that he's uncomfortable at all in places where you definitely could be uncomfortable, especially in this setting where you're filming your first special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy that he's not more.
Yeah, tuned up.
Yeah.
The other thing I liked is how he holds the mic. He'll hold the mic and then he'll hold the arm that's holding the mic. Like it's heavy and he needs help pulling it up.
You like that? Why?
I do like that because I've never seen it
like
before.
this? Like he holds his
Like
elbow
this.
while he's holding the mic, or he holds
He holds his forearm.
All right. Huh. Maybe it's a really heavy mic.
Yeah, maybe weighted down.
Maybe you put like a little back collar on it. Like a, yeah.
But I thought that was an interesting mic move that I hadn't seen before.
Yeah. You know, interesting. Not a lot of
movement.
not a lot of act outs or movement.
Yeah.
A couple of hand motions, but that's really kind of it.
Yeah. And maybe he'll like pull his head back for an act
Sure.
out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
agree. And maybe, and I like an act out.
You love an act out,
But
dude.
I don't like it too
You love
aggressive.
physical comedy.
I don't like too aggressive of an act out, but I like an act out.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like an act out. Yeah.
An act out.
Hell yeah.
So
It was so weird that he drank out of the vase. I thought that was so
that
weird.
has to be why it's called Funny Garden.
That he drank out of the vase?
Yeah.
But do you think the vase is part of the bit? Because I don't understand
The
bit.
vase is the garden. He drinks out of the vase. Funny.
To get his
Funny garden.
All right, dude. I think you're probably going too far with the metaphor.
Okay, well then I just don't know what Funny Garden is. then.
Exactly. Me too.
I don't know what it is.
See, I think that's more. I think it's more likely to be nonsensical than it is to be based on the drinking.
I'm
out
just
of
trying
the
to
vase.
apply a reason
I get
to
you.
the name.
What a weird thing, drinking out of a vase in the middle of your special.
Yeah, how is that water? Salty?
Gotta be horrible. Oh no, I think it'd be bitter. Like it's got like plants and shit. I don't.
Well, don't you
fucking
dump
know,
a little packet in? Did he put the salt packet in?
I don't know what they put in.
It's really not a salt packet.
Salt? Wait, are you talking about if you buy? Are you talking about with flowers?
Yeah.
It's definitely not salt, dude. What are you?
No, it's not salt. It's a joke. I don't know what it is though.
Is it a joke?
It's
London, Europe,
it's
or
a little,
Europe, England.
All right, shut up, dude. Don't fucking bring back my.
Don't bring up old shit.
Don't bring up old stuff. It's just like a little ramen packet or something.
Yeah, it's ramen.
Dude, hopefully it's chicken.
You just gotta dip the flowers in there, stir them up a little bit. You can
He
have
should
a
have
nice
sucked
meal.
off the.
Are those
stems.
carnivorous plants? He does the carnivorous plant jokes. Maybe they're carnivorous.
They're
They
succulent.
almost ate them.
They're succulents.
They're succulents.
No, they're not.
Right on.
I know my plans.
That will close the book on old Aaron Chen. Congratulations, man. First ever Netflix special.
Yeah, man.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. You're a super, super cool dude. I really appreciate you. Your now wife was very, very nice as well.
I have another thing to bring up.
Go ahead.
Okay. So a style like this, right, in like a rowdy bar setting,
Yeah.
how does that go? Or like how do you do that?
I bet he bombs a lot in that setting. I would imagine.
Interesting.
If you're not, because if it's a bar show, I
Yeah.
wonder if he's ever done a bar show. He started doing comedy festivals at 15.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Maybe he was already good enough he didn't have to do that ever. Or maybe he had to do that in front of people and maybe that's why he's so calm.
Yeah.
He's like, whatever, you can scream at me if you want, but I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like if you're doing shows in Australia, not necessarily like in the city area, but you start getting into the woods, in the backwoods, in the outback, there's got to be crazy ass bars out there, dude. Mm-hmm. Where you got shows just in front
Totally.
of fucking
And that's
gator
why-
wrestlers and shit.
Well, that's why I'm curious about it. And is Australia too? Are they more? Do they like that sense of humor better? Do
Right.
they like a slower
Yeah,
kind
who
of
knows?
deadpan sort
Yeah,
of?
and
humor?
how racist are they? Are the white people in Australia super racist? I have no idea.
That's a good
Maybe they're
question.
very accepting. I have zero idea whatsoever.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that because, like, I know like, if I'm doing a bar show, I'm like trying to reformulate my set maybe real quick, or be kind of like ready to be on my toes in case I have to work with something. But yeah, just like with this, I wonder how this would work as far as like even crowd work.
Man, I
Not
feel
that
like
he's trying to do it, but like if you have to do crowd work, what does that look like?
I would love to see that. I'd love to see footage of that. If you have any Aaron Chen footage of him doing like a rowdy bar, I would be fascinated to see that.
Yeah, or Aaron Chen, if you have any, if you want to
Aaron,
tell us,
yeah,
that'd be
check
cool.
it out. Send it out. Chenny lifestyle, baby.
Yeah.
That's his Instagram. That's why I said that. So, all right, that's all you needed though.
Yeah.
All right, that will close the book on. It's a very interesting question. That'll close the book on Mr. Aaron Chen. Yeah, congratulations on your specialty. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Good for you, and good luck and all that stuff. And
I would have rated you
happy
higher
marriage.
on Fashionisto if it wasn't for the slacks.
The damn slacks, dude.
Slacks
Got ya.
took you down. Sorry.
Hair's a little unkempt too,
I like the hair though. I think the hair's
but
cool.
you like it. Okay.
I think it's cool.
You didn't have a lot of bling out there. He's got the wedding ring. I think that's it.
Yep. That's okay. I would.
You're all right with that too. Okay. It's
The
just
slacks,
man.
The
It's
slacks killed me.
I get it, dude. They're too big. They're a weird color. I
Yeah.
understand. All right.
Just random.
He doesn't look like he gives too much of a shit about it. I'll tell you that much.
I'm sure he doesn't.
So there we go. Aaron Chen, Funny Garden. Check that out on Netflix at your leisure. And check him out at Chenny Lifestyle on Instagram. Let's go a little bit of listener mail. We're not doing listener mail. We already talked about the listenership.
Great.
Neither Tilly nor Billy are going to get any pub. Both of them emailed in. We got Joel Katzenberger coming in hot. He already challenged y'all to a trivia contest about stand-up snobs. You know, we should do a trivia contest with 5 contestants, the 3 of them and us 2. And I bet we would get 4th and 5th place out of the 5 of us.
I'm sure you're right. There's only
We
a
would
couple.
get-
there's
we would
only a
get
couple episodes.
murdered,
I
dude.
totally remember.
I don't remember shit. So
Well, and I remember him because I talked shit on somebody, and I'm like, oh, I feel bad about it.
no listener mail, but if you do want to reach out, please do so. You can reach Colton Drake at Colton Drake Comedy on Instagram or on TikTok. Is that correct, my friend?
That's correct.
You can reach me at Jay Berg, at Jay Berg Comedy on Instagram. You can reach Stand Up Snobs at Stand Up Snobs on Instagram, and you can email us anything you'd like, anything you want to talk about, anything you want us to talk about, any comments you have, and that is at standupsnobs@gmail.com.
Hell yeah.
If you think you're a better listener than Tilly, than Billy,
Tell
than
us.
Schnoel Katzenberger,
Tell us.
then you gotta let us know, man. If you want to be in the trivia contest, you gotta let us know. The trivia contest is definitely never happening. So
in Japan, if you want super cool shirts, let us know.
Japan, because you sold one, or you have a shirt that you gave to, who was it? Bev's brother.
I gave it to a brother-in-law. Wears
Bev's
it all
brother,
the time
right?
over in Japan. Yep. And he said he gets a bunch of comments on it. So
Yeah,
we're hot in Japan. Dude.
we're huge in Japan.
We have one shirt over there.
We're gigantic. Yeah, they're probably a bunch of knockoffs. What if we went over there and it was just a bunch of knockoff stand-up snob shirts? It'd be so funny.
That'd be really
It's
funny.
like spelled weird. It's like
Comedy snobs.
Stark-
We
Stark
knew
and
this would happen.
Snob. Just huge comedy snobs. That's great. So that will bring us to who we are following.
Oh, nice.
Who are we following?
Hell yeah. So I am following Aaron Haynes.
Haynes?
Aaron Haynes.
Andy Haynes?
Following Aaron Haynes. That's
Are you
it.
sure it's not Andy Haynes? Pretty sure it's Andy Haynes.
I'm following Andy Haynes, not Aaron. I am Andy Haynes. That's his Instagram. It's spelled IMANDYHAYNES. Andy Haynes. Very funny. Seen some stuff from him. I like it. Check that guy out.
Aaron Haynes, you got it.
Andy Haynes. Sorry,
dude.
man.
I
Freestyling.
just featured for Alingon Mitra. I'm gonna say you should follow him. He's a super funny dude, even though he steals jokes from me. No, dude, check him out. ALINGONMITRA, Alingon Mitra. Check out Alingon and Andy. And check out, and yeah, let us know who we should be following. That's another thing. It makes it easier for us if we don't have to look it up. Like find somebody. You know what I mean? If you just send somebody in, we'll check them out and be like, oh, they're good. And our listener likes them. So that means they're going to be good.
Also, here's something else fun that we could start doing.
Oh.
If you want to write in with a topic you would like us to discuss in the beginning before we start the show, do that.
I feel like we asked them to do that every time. That's good.
Have we?
I mean, I always say, if there's anything you want us to discuss, write in.
Yeah, but I think they get caught up on like, oh, that's stand-up
Okay, so
stuff.
you're saying specifically
Conversational, fun things.
In the
you want to
first
hear what our opinions
10
are.
minutes.
Yeah, or like a hot take is of us.
do you have any geography questions? Obviously.
Lean away from geography.
No, definitely lean into it. It's way more fun than it. I mean, listening to us talk about geography has to be fun for people who know anything about geography.
Dude, when you were talking about our new listeners, I was trying to picture where they were
dude.
at. It was the globe spinning, bro.
I wonder. Yeah, I was actually thinking when I was doing it, I'm like, there's so many. There's 14 of them. If I had the globe out and I highlighted every country,
Yeah.
and I gave you the list of all the countries, of the 14, how many do you think you would get right? You have the highlighted countries and you have the list of 14, so you know it's only one.
I would like to think I'd get Costa Rica.
I think I'd get Costa Rica. I think I'd get.
Costa
Dude,
Rica.
I would get Puerto Rico. I get Costa Rica. I get Dominican Republic. I'm pretty
Honestly,
sure.
if we got-
would you get Dominican Republic and versus Costa Rica versus Puerto Rico? I think I might fuck up Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico.
I think I might be able to get Puerto Rico. That's a strong might,
Dude,
too.
the only way
that might's doing the heavy lifting.
The only reason I know I would get Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic is because I know those are two islands, but Dominican Republic shares an island with Haiti. So if it's the full island, I know it would be Puerto Rico, and if it's only half the island, I know it's the Dominican Republic.
Nice.
So
if we got a globe in here, dude, I would really learn a lot.
I mean, we'll
And
try.
I think that would be very
try it.
beneficial for me.
I think I could get some of them. I'm gonna say I would get.
What if I just became like a geographer?
I'm gonna say 7. I'm gonna say I would get 7.
What if I just became a geographer genius?
Ooh.
Because of the globe we have.
No,
in
there's
here.
definitely
And I
no
just-
reason. The reason I'm
learn.
not listening to this point is because it's ridiculous. There's no way.
No, because I
ever-
would learn stuff.
Are you though?
I'm a visual learner. I got to see. That's my problem. I can't see anything.
Wait, are you telling me you could get Costa Rica versus Panama?
Here's the thing. You can't see color. I can't see geometry.
Geography?
Geography.
Yeah, that's not a real thing. That's not a thing at all.
In my head.
No,
though, I
legitimately,
can't.
do you think you can get Costa Rica and Panama?
No.
Okay.
No. I was trying to end feeling good about myself.
No,
you
no,
want to
I
end me
just didn't
feeling
know
bad
if there-
about myself?
you
That's
said-
fine.
No, because you just said you pretty sure you could get Costa Rica, and I
Thought
didn't
I
know.
could.
I didn't know if you knew exactly where Costa Rica was, and that's why you were so confident.
I don't, but I have like an image in my head of like what it looks like there.
I'd like to. I think I could probably, if I was gonna guess, I think I could probably get 6, Because I think Ivory Coast is the only one in Africa. They may not even be Africa, but I think it's the only one in Africa that's near Africa. Damn, dude. I think I would get rocked, though. I'm going to say 6, but I bet I'd get like 5 out of the 14. That's crazy, dude.
It'd be cool if we had a little globe that we could highlight when we get them.
Considering I didn't know Kyrgyzstan was a country, there's one that's rough. I don't know.
Kyrgyzstan's a country?
Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. Dude, that's a 9-letter country.
Yeah.
A 10-letter country with 1 vowel.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's insanity. That's like the Phil Kopsinski of fucking
that's
of countries,
really cool.
Dude, that's crazy. Like dumped over a Scrabble tiles. That's an old Birbiglia joke. All right, well, that's enough of that. But that was fun. So we did all that. We did who we're following. Please follow those people. Please follow us. Please, we appreciate y'all. We really do. Let's talk about upcoming shows.
Yeah. Okay.
What you got, dog?
So this weekend, which is the 17th, which is Friday, I will be in Harrington, Washington. At the Harrington House. Show starts at 7:30.
Nice.
Yep, and I will be featuring for Amanda Arnold, and then I'm also featuring for Amanda Arnold in Richland.
Oh, you found that out? She's headlining both shows?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep. And
it's the 17th and the 18th?
17th and the 18th. So this weekend, I am in both places. Okay. And then, so next month, I will be hosting at the Spokane Comedy Club for Chris Porter.
Hell yeah.
That's 7 through 9th.
Nice.
Okay. And then June 6th is the Quincy Belt
Thursday
Finals.
through Saturday. Yep.
Quincy Belt Finals, June 6th. That'll be super fun. Hoping everybody just has a good time.
We will.
And then May 16th, I will be featuring for Casey McLean at the Draft Zone as well. And then,
you did it.
what?
You didn't call him Casey Strain, dude. Good job.
Yeah, no, I
Nice,
changed
buddy.
it in my notes.
It was in your notes as Strain? No wonder you were doing it wrong. That's so funny.
Yeah. And then June 20th, I will be in the Red Room at I'll be in the Red Room co-headlining with Anthony Singleton in Spokane.
Excellent.
So those are shows I got coming up. There's going to be more, but I will fill you guys in.
That Casey McLean show is, did you say June 16th or May 16th? You said May 16th, right?
It's May 16th,
Okay.
yes.
Right on. So check those out.
I kind of said those in a funky order, actually.
Yeah, if you wanna catch Colton and you didn't get the order or whatever, send him a DM, dude. He'll help you out. My upcoming shows on April 25th. I have a fundraiser somewhere with Anthony Singleton. No idea where.
Yeah, I'm on that too. That's the 15th of May.
Nope, different show. This was did you hear me? I said April 25th.
Oh, never
April
mind.
25th. Fundraiser with Anthony. Different show.
Are you plugging that other one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. April 29th at Spokane Comedy Club. I'll be featuring for Learn More Jonesy at the Spokane Comedy Club. I already said that twice. That is a Wednesday. Check that out. Canceling the Never Ending mic for that one. Boom. I just said, no, we're not doing it. I put my foot down. May 2nd, the Quincy Belt semifinal, number 4, the last semifinal. That is at the Draft Zone in Post Falls at 7 p.m. May 13th, I'm hosting for Jim Florentine at the Spokane Comedy Club. May 15th, I have that show with you and Anthony Singleton. I don't know where that is. I think we're doing 30 minutes apiece, though. I heard that. And then May 16th, I will be headlining the Elks Lodge in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited about that. Should be good. I'll just get through May. I'll tell you about my June stuff later. Thank you guys for listening, and it really helps out, man. We really have gotten some good numbers lately, and that you're telling your friends, I'm hoping, and I think that's really coming through. We're doing a lot better, and hopefully we can continue to do this so we can monetize it, and Colton can get free beer. That's what he's worked his whole life for.
I like that.
So we appreciate that. And next week, Colton, we have David Cross, The End of the Beginning of the End.
Hell yeah.
That came out April 7th on YouTube. Let's check that out. Again, David Cross, The End of the Beginning of the End. He is going to take us out. Once again, thank you guys so much for listening and supporting this pod. Honestly, it means a lot to us that people would even listen to our dumb asses, especially geography-wise. Don't listen to them for tests.
Oh, yeah, geography's not it.
Do not listen to us for any sort of factual information. We are very incorrect quite often.
Nope.
Please like, subscribe, follow, interact in some way. Whatever you can do really means a lot to us. Thanks a lot. Stay funny, my friends.
Bye-bye.
Hey, you know that guy from the Chipmunks movies? The guy who stole the chipmunks? Yeah. That's where he goes to get hand jobs. Women, you will no longer be abandoned. You will no longer be lonely or scared. You will be protected. And I will be your protector. Women will be happy. Women will be healthy, confident, and free. And you will no longer be thinking about abortion. You will be protected, whether you like it or not. Thank you so much.